Must-win game Saturday coming up. Alright, hello and welcome to the Match Day Fox YouTube channel. As always, please remember to smash that like button and hit subscribe because it really does make a difference to the channel. We're here this evening. I say we, still waiting on someone. We're here this evening to talk about the upcoming game at Brentford's Community Stadium. Not sure I got that right. And to also have a quick look back at the recent results, namely the devastating 2-1 loss in the dying minutes at St Mary's. A very, very disappointing display. Hello to everyone in the chat section. I hope you're all doing very, very well. And let us know if you're going to the game on Saturday. Unfortunately, we missed out on tickets on the last few moments. They sold out pretty quick. They caught us all out. I am currently waiting for Jack. I'm not sure where he is, if I'm quite honest. But I've also put in the link on the community page if anyone wants to join us for a quick chat about recent form, about the upcoming game. It is actually live in the general section. So even if you're not a member, you can actually join the stream and have a quick chat about the upcoming fixtures. I literally posted it, how long? 2 minutes ago. So, quick look back at the game. Do you know what? I can't fault the effort, but just the quality was poor. The quality was especially poor in the second half, and I think all of us in the second half of the game probably thought, it's coming. The goals from Crystal Palace were coming, and ultimately bringing on Wilfried Zaha, and kind of changed the game. It was a gutting one, that is for sure. But I would have been very, very happy with the point coming out of the game. But really, the quality just really wasn't there at all. And we just had ourselves to blame, really. I don't think we can expect to get any sympathy from anyone, really. We just didn't play very, very well at all. Looking at the stats, as I pull them up in front of me here at the moment, in terms of the possession stats, actually, we had 38% possession, with a total of 8 shots with 3 on target. Compare that to Crystal Palace's 14 shots with 5 on target. Kind of tells a story, doesn't it? And terribly sorry to remind you about that, Toby. Yeah, there was. Hope you enjoyed being on the vlog. Indeed. I need to get some banners up. So there's a problem when you're doing a show by yourself. You've got to do the banners, and you've got to do the comment section, and you've got to do all this. So, that's hard. Let's have a look through some of the chat section here, see if they've got any thoughts on the previous game. Nothing specific. Well, we can certainly move on. To talk about the upcoming game against Brentford, newly promoted Brentford, who have had a phenomenal start to the campaign and seem to hold on to it. Went on a bit of a dip, but have, of course, recently got some really big wins, notably a massive win at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea, who then bounced back to then absolutely spank us something chronic. But there we go. This is football. Let's have a look at the form of each of these two clubs, both of which coming off a loss. Brentford losing 3-0 to Man United. But before that, again, notable wins against West Ham, Watford and Chelsea. So, you're talking about 10 points over the space of 4 games. And, they're well out of the equation. Well out of the equation indeed. Right. I don't know how to move on. How we progress this. How are we going to do this? So let's have a look at... Can I do predicted lineups? Can I do this? I didn't have anything set up. I was in a rush. Here we go. Let's do this together. Right. Okay, banners all over the place. Here we go. Right, when it comes to the upcoming lineup against Brentford. This is what I'm going with. This is what I'm going with. Fraser Forster in goal. I'm going Fraser Forster in goal. I think he had a great game. I still don't think the communication is quite there with the goalkeeper and centre backs partnership, whatever that may well be. But I think in terms of our best defensive option, I still think that includes Jan Bednarek, who's been linked away from the club, actually. Bizarrely to Napoli. Don't quite see that. Run of bad results and we get linked away to the club. There we go. And I'm going to go with Salasu. Salasu. And then I think really the fullback positions do tend to name themselves. So I'm going with Roman Peru. Let's give him a capital letter. He's a big fella. There we go. And Kyle Walker-Peters going in the right back position. This is all kind of naming itself, really. I think the only real question comes up when we look at the wingers. That's the only real question. And there's a big question up front as well, which we will get into a bit of a discussion and debate about who's starting up front. But for me, at the moment, our strongest partnership would be Stuart Armstrong. Let's just go S. Armstrong. And I'm going to go... No, actually, I'm going to go Redmond. Brace myself for the abuse of putting Redmond in that position. There we go. There you go, Shay Adams. And then, do you know what? This is a big question mark. A lot of people were chatting about the disrespect that Adam Armstrong is currently getting and what he actually has to do to get a game. And I would say, God, it's a real tough one because he needs to get game time, and I don't understand why he's not getting game time. I think the situation with Armando Broja is going to go on and on and on. There were some comments made by Ralph post-match saying that Broja's not the player he once was, which you can read into that whatever you will. But here's my 2 cents on it. I mean, I think when you've got a player who knows he's only on a year's long loan, how hard is he going to go in to a game thinking I might need to renegotiate my position in 4 weeks' time? Do I want to get myself injured? Do I want to put myself in a position where suddenly I'm less desirable to a club, whoever that club may well be? Am I really going to push myself? Or am I just going to sit and play it safe and play it comfortable? And I think that's really the problem we've got with Armando Broja at the moment, because his future is not secure in any direction. He seems cautious. He doesn't seem quite the killer he once was. And I think that's why. So I think for that reason, I mean, we can look at the situation at the moment where we're on 40 points. I put out a TikTok earlier in the week to see whether or not people think 40 points is enough. I think it's going to be tight. I think it's going to be very, very tight. So does Ralph honestly think he's safe enough to mix it up? I think we'll be all right on 40. So why not mix it up a bit and give Adam Armstrong a go? Will he? I don't know. I actually don't know. But let's have some faith. Let's stick it in there. Stick it in there. There we go. Why not? Why not? So there we go. That is what I'm going to go for in terms of the lineup against Brentford on Saturday. Let's see what the chat section is saying. Toby wants Shane Long to start. Let's see. Lots of people want Lianco to play. Lianco might be a good shout in terms of mixing up a bit. Shaker, Forster, Cole Capilla, Salasu, Lianco, Peru, James Ward-Prowse, Diallo, Tuller, Stuart Armstrong, Adams, and Adam Armstrong. Yep. Sorry, I'm just reading here. One here from Saints FC Vlogs. Now Saints is saying once the Chelsea ownership is over, Southampton will snap at Brozier the quickest. I would hope that he's settled enough for us to do a deal quickly, but you know, some of the numbers are out there are getting pretty serious. Rifle is as a tactical masterclass or a tactical mare. I'm not sure it was a tactical issue on Saturday, just gone. I think that was more of a quality wasn't there. We weren't playing out from the back, we're just hoofing it and then failing to get second balls. There we go. Right, that is my predicted lineup. There we go. I'm locking it in. Right, now let's go for the score predictions. So I'm keeping an eye on West Ham going as well. In case anyone else wants to know, Frankfurt currently 1-0 up and West Ham have had a player sent off in the first half. So there we go. Right, let's move on to score predictions. As always, let us know in the chat section what you think your score prediction is going to be for the game on Saturday. And once I've given you mine, I will then go through the chat section and we can read out what you think the score prediction is going to be. So, in terms of what I'm thinking, I think it's either going to go very well or very badly. So, I'm going to go with the well option. And, yeah, let's do that. I'm going to go with a 2-0. So, let me put that in there. There we go. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Southampton win. Right. Time to have a look through some of the chat section here. Let's have a look. Here we go. No one can catch me out this time with your funky names. MDB's going for a 1-1. There we go. Shea Gray's going for a 3-1 Brentford. Ooh. Toby's going for a conservative 1-0 Saints this week. There we go. Stuart Clark is going for a 1-1. Do you know, a draw wouldn't be a terrible result in this one. And it's probably a logical one. You know, looking at where both teams are. But who knows? I think Brentford can go for it. I think Saints can go for it. So we shall see. Visnell is going for a 2-1 Saints, Peru, and a Shane Long. Look at that. FIFA and Prem cards. I hope for a win, but wouldn't mind a point. Depends how the game is. 2-1 to Saints, I think. Nice. James 3957 is going for a 2-1. Jan Bednarek, Shadams, and Tony for Brentford. Jordan SFP is going for a 2-0 Saints. Jenny Taylor is going for a 2-0 Saints. Loving the positives here. Adrian Pascal Murray is going for a 2-1 Saints. Mark Richards also going for a 2-1 Saints. Member of the channel. Thanks so much. Josh is going for a 1-0 Saints. Armstrong, but which one? Which one? Well, you tell us, Josh. You can predict the future. We have faith in you. FIFA and Prem Guys going for a 2-1. I think I've done this one already. Saints FC for 3-0 Saints. Ooh, love that. 2-2 James Ward-Prowse masterclass as always. Jack Sheehan, can we predict the draw if Jack's not here? Yeah, there you go. He will be raging when he watches this back on replay. I hope Jack's all right. I haven't heard from him, so I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. I'm sure it's fine. Dale Girl saying, as Jack's not here, I'm going to say 2-2. Fast Saints fans going for a 4-1 Saints Lianco header. Love that. Armstrong. Which one to score first? And a James Ward-Prowse free kick to seal the deal. That would be nice. That would be nice. Of course, the previous fixture at St Mary's was a 4-1 win with a very easy game, if I can say that so much. I think most of the Brentford fans there watching the game would probably say that it was a pretty easy game. Saints FC's Flodkin his goal scorers. Armour's going for a 2 and a Kyle Walker-Peters Thunderbolt. Nice, like that. And Jack Hussey's going for a 3-1. Armour, James Ward-Prowse, Walker-Peters, and Tom, evening, is going for a 1-1. Wow, look at that. And this person, you're not going to get me that easy. Come on, shame on you. He's going for a 5-1. I'll take the scoreline. I won't read the name. Yeah. Free Adam Armstrong, yeah, indeed. I think James Ward-Prowse will score free hits in the form of his life. He is in the absolute amazing form of his life. So there we go. That is our score predictions for the upcoming game at the weekend. And all that's left for me to do is let's have a look at some of the recent images that were shared from the Saints Awards. Of course, it was everything's going on at St Mary's this week. If you're fortunate enough to get a table at one of these things, then I'm sure you had a fantastic evening and maybe got 1 or 2 selfies. But everyone's glad ragged up. Lianco and Romeo and their significant others there. But of course, the star of the show, with the exception of the President's Award, going to Timo Livramento. James Ward-Prowse cleaned up. I think he had 3 awards, so he did all right. So congratulations to him, and very, very well deserved. I don't think anyone can really question the awards that he got this week, and apparently he was unanimous in terms of the players voting for their player of the season. So it goes without saying that congrats to James Ward-Prowse, and as Ralph did say to any other clubs looking in, he's got 4 years left on his contract and he's very happy here. So I think we can certainly take that as an indication that we certainly don't want him to go anywhere. But there we go. Yeah, no, I think there was fair mention that Kyle Walker-Peters probably deserved an award for the most versatile player at the club, and who's been able to adapt to exactly what we need on either the right side or the left side. But there we go. Good stuff. I saw on the live stream Livramento seemed to be right, but did lift his leg up. Surgery next week. Yeah, hope all goes well, Tino. I think it's an unbelievably painful injury. But there we go. Well, thank you so much. I wanted to jump on it quickly because I'm not sure when Jack was going to be available. So we're going to do this as it is. And if he's able to jump on later, then I'll jump on later and we'll see how it goes. But there we go. It's been a quick one tonight. Obviously, if you're going along to the game, then have a fantastic time and sing on the boys and let us bring home the 3 points that ultimately would make it look a heck of a lot better, because effectively we're only 4 points away from 9th, but we're only 4 points away from, or 6 points away from much lower. But there we go. Oh, one final thing actually, whilst I've got everyone. Just wanted to give a massive thank you to everyone who's made a donation so far to the charity walk that I'm doing. It's quite fantastic to see, really, that actually half of those donations, or close to half of those donations, are from people linked with this channel. So I just want to give a massive thank you to all those who've made a donation. There is a link in the description of each of the videos of how to donate, and also on the Facebook pages you'll be able to find a link to the extra story, and also just a link to donate there. But I just want to give a huge thanks to everyone who's made a donation so far. It's greatly appreciated. Excellent stuff. So there we go. It's been a quick one tonight. I'm not sure if there's anything else more we need to go through. If anyone wants to jump on and have a chat about the game, as I said, the link's in there. I'll keep going for a couple more minutes just in case someone does want to join and have a quick chat. But hey, what can we expect out of the season? We've got 3 games to go. We've got one more game at St Mary's, a nice easy one against Liverpool, and then an away trip to Leicester. So as it stands at the moment, we've got 40 points. I said on our post-match show after the game, immediately after, I think this might be it. So I'm bracing myself. I would love for us to get at least 2 more points, but being realistic is going to be a tough ask to do. So there we go. Any thoughts from any of you all? Oh, look at this. Loving the support, guys. Thank you so much. Cheers, guys. Really do appreciate that. Any thoughts on who might go down? I think looking at the run-in for the remainder of the fixtures, I think it's going to be Leeds. I have to be honest. I think it's just looking at the fixtures to be played. I think Everton have got points they can get. I think they can get a win against Brentford at home. I think they can get a win against Crystal Palace at home. So that will give them 6 points straight off the bat. I mean, they're 2 points behind at the moment, but you have to say, looking at the fixtures that are to be played with the extra game in hand as well, it's doable. It's very doable. And I just think with the performance they gave against Chelsea, who looked shocking, by the way, on Sunday, that was not the Chelsea that came to St Mary's. I wish it was. It would have been a lot easier day. Not that I was there. So, but yeah, no, I think looking at the fixtures, I'd be very worried if I was a Leeds United fan, and I think it'd be quite gutting to see them go down. But someone's go. Burnley have got to play Aston Villa twice. I think Burnley have some pretty tough fixtures. So, but I see them getting points at home. I see them beating an Aston Villa at Turf Moor. They beat us quite easily. And they also were able to snatch a win against Wolves at home. And then also turn around a 1-0 trailing at the Hornet Stadium, Vicarage Road, to turn it into a 2-1 win. So fair play to them. But I just think looking at those remaining fixtures, I think it's going to be Leeds. So sorry to say. Yes, Burnley do seem to do it every year, with or without Sean Dyche, it would seem. There we go. Always an exciting end to the season. There we go. Fantastic. Well, I think I've left it long enough for anyone who wanted to join on. We'll do another one of these soon, where we can actually put out the link for those to join. But there we go. It's still 1-0 Frankfurt, by the way. So there we go. That sums up the preview show. As always, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And maybe Jack, will see you in the next one. All right, see ya.